Hey guys, what's up? It's John, and today I got something a little bit special here. It's another action camera from Campark, and it's called the X40. Now, this video, we're going to be skipping the unboxing and jump straight into the camera settings overview, and I'll be providing you guys sample videos of this camera in action at 4K resolutions, 1080p resolutions, and 2.7K resolutions. So with that in mind, let's go. Alright guys, so the Campark X40 camera is a 4K action camera by Campark. Overall, the camera is made out of plastic, unlike the V40. It does have a front LCD selfie screen, which is pretty nice to see in a budget action camera. On the side of the camera, you have your micro USB port, your HDMI port, and SD card slot. The back, you also have your touch screen. On the side, you have your up and down buttons, and on top you have your OK and power button. On the bottom of the camera, you have basically a tripod adapter and your battery compartment. So taking a look at the settings menu, the resolutions for video is 4K 30 FPS, you have your 1080p at 120 FPS, and your 720p also at 120 FPS. You also have options for EIS and distortion corrections. You also have your white balance options, exposure settings, sharpness, metering mode, video quality, and also your ISO options. And that can be changed from, I believe, as low as 100. Other settings include, of course, able to rotate the display, Wi-Fi, power on and off options, and so forth. Taking a look at device history, as you guys can see, the software on this was pretty recent. It was just November of 2020. So in order to use the front LCD selfie screen, you just actually have to hold down the mode button and it will automatically change over to the front LCD. And to revert back, just hold down the mode button again. You can also scroll through the different video capture settings by pressing the down button, as you guys can see here. It'll take you through slow motion to loop recording and also time-lapse recording, as well as the still photo options. Now, let's take a look at the picture settings. As you guys can see, this camera is able to shoot pictures at 20 megapixels all the way down to 8 megapixels. And of course, the other options to change ISO, sharpness, and so forth are also available for still photography. As stated before, this particular camera does have a Wi-Fi function available. And the app that it uses is DV King 4K. So in order to connect the camera to the phone, you first have to download the DV King 4K app through your Play Store. And then from there, you have to turn on the Wi-Fi function. And there are multiple ways to turn on the Wi-Fi function. One of the easiest ways, of course, is to go into the settings menu. The other way is to swipe down to get into the quick menu, and you can also turn on the Wi-Fi by simply holding down the down button. So after you've turned on the Wi-Fi, the next thing that we have to do is actually connect your phone to the camera. And we do that by going into the settings menu and connecting to the Wi-Fi hotspot that the camera created. Alright, so after you've connected your phone to the camera, go ahead and open up the DV King 4K app. And from there, what you'd want to do is select the Wi-Fi hotspot that the action camera created. Once you've connected the app to the camera, as you guys can see, anything that the camera sees, you can actually view on the phone. Alright, so we're going to set the camera aside and take a look a little bit deeper into the settings menu of the app so that you guys can see what can be changed using the app. As you guys can see here, resolution can be changed. Additional options to turn on or off include EIS, distortion correction. You can also change the white balance, exposure settings, metering mode, sharpness, the video quality, ISO, and so forth. Alright, so back to the main menu of the app. You can actually toggle through the different video recording settings such as regular video recording, slow motion recording, loop video recording, as well as time-lapse video recording. Additionally, you can also toggle between taking videos as well as taking still pictures. The other nice capability of the DV King 4K app is the ability to view and also download any media that you have on your action camera onto your phone. Alright guys, so now that I have provided you guys a general overview of the action camera as well as the associated app, let's take a look at sample videos that I took with the action camera at 4K resolutions, 2.7K resolutions, and 1080p resolution. Alright guys, so this pretty much concludes my video on the Campark X40 action camera. Overall, I think the camera is pretty good. Pretty good definitely for its money. You get a front-facing screen and pretty good picture quality. So I will be doing a follow-up video on this after I play around with the settings. So please stay tuned, and of course, if you guys found this video helpful in any way, please support my channel by liking and subscribing. Until next time, take care.